Hello YouTube! This is me, Divine Rose, and this is the first time I'm using a mic for my video. Have been a hiatus for a while because my computer's been acting up a lot. So right now we got Guild Wars 2. My current computer cannot play Guild Wars 1, so as you can see, I've already played a little bit on this. So you're not going to see character creation, all of that, but I can take you through some of the race's events. Let's see here. Who have I not played in a while? Yeah. Alright. But, yeah, let's go with Leaf Green Windways. She is a female Sylvari, one of the 5 playable races in Guild Wars 2. The Grove is where you start out for the Sylvari. You start out in the dream, which is kind of like a dream world of collective consciousness, kind of like internet kind of thing. It's where they get all their basic information, memory, and things like that. They're a really interesting sort of race. They're relatively young, and they pretty much do anything just for the experience. Now, in this game, I find there's at least one faction that serves the dragons or an enemy race, enemy type kind of thing, like the Rarsat. For humans, the organization is the White Mantle. For the Norn, it's the Sons of Svanir. If you have played Guild Wars 1, you would know that Svanir in the North is a Norn that made first contact with Jormag and seized his power, corrupting him in the result. For the Asura, that organization is Inquest. And for the Sylvari, it's the Nightmare Court, who seeks to make the Pale Tree, which is their leader and their mother, and basically what they're going to do to her is corrupt her. Hang on a second. Looks like one of my friends is on. Okay, I guess he's using his iPod. I play Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way. He has an app on his iPod that lets him chat on Xfire, so hang on. Alright. Oops. How'd that happen? Yeah, this game I have found that it can be a little buggy in some places, but not others. What I accidentally did right now is summon a Mistfire Wolf, which it can only be gotten if you have Digital Deluxe or if you have a collector's edition of the game. Okay, let's see here. What I'm going to do right now is show you a little bit around the Grove, show you what it is and stuff. Then I'm going to cut it short. My reason for this is that I haven't been on in a while and my computer is not all that great. It used to be a school computer, so yeah. Right now I'm in the crafting section where all the crafting stuff goes. Yeah, good wording right there. Um, so yeah, in Guild Wars 2 you can craft your armor and weaponry if you so want. It's a good way to get experience, but you don't always get the materials you need. You have to go out and get them or buy them from the shops. I have not done cooking yet. Right now I'm just gathering materials for my human character. Let's see here. I need a... This... What's my crafting for this Lavari? Yeah, I accidentally chose this. Armorsmith and Leatherworker. Okay, and I'm at a leatherworking station. Well, what a station does is that it lets you make things that you have recipes for. However, there's a catch. Well, not so much of a catch, but basically there's something extra you can do with these things. Well, I might as well craft the bolt of jute while I'm here. Oh, leveled up. Yeah, when you craft, not only do you get experience in the craft, but you get a bonus experience. Didn't know it was that much, though. Wow. Anyway, but you could also access your character's bank and put stuff in the collection slot. Basically, the collections is where you put your crafting materials. It replaces the crafting slot, material slot from Guild Wars 1. But also, you could also put mini pits in here as well. So that's a plus. Okay, right click. You could just drag it in, but I find it quicker if you just right click and click that. As you can see here, I have a lot of stuff. You have your salvage kits, which are not as good as they were in Guild Wars 1. Then you have your 3 types of armors. You have your heavy armor, your light armor, and then we get out of town clothing. Wait for it to load. And medium armor. Not all the professions have multiple weapon slots. Okay? Also, you can fight underwater. I'm probably not going to do fighting right away. Just hang on, bear with me. The reason why they do this is that to not only simplify armor creation, but also to save on memory on the servers. There are 3 types of professions. There's the adventurer, the scholar, and the soldier. There's 8 professions, but only 3 types. You have your guardian and your warrior, which is your soldier type. The adventurer type is ranger, engineer, and thief. And your scholar is your elementalist, your mesmer, and your necromancer. Anyway, as you can see, I'm a level 33 ranger. What they do with skills this time around is quite unique, pretty interesting. They break the trinity of healer, tanker, and spellcaster. So right here is my healing slot. You spend skill points like you normally do, but here's the catch. You also only have 3 utility skills, so you can't pick your own build. You have to pick which weapon you want, which has its own set of skills, and then pick the ones you're going to bring along. And you only have 1 elite skill too, which is the same as last time. But you also have traits which also influence what you get. Let's see here. Do this right now. Hang on a second. sorry about that. I had to cut out for a cousin of mine. So when you have when you reach a certain level, you unlock the traits, which influence character development and unlock special skills. Skills that do not go on the bar. If you're a ranger, 5 in nature magic gives you rejuvenation. I hope you can see that. It gives you regeneration after you have 75% health. Suffer speed, you gain 2 seconds of quickness when you swap out pets. And marksman, for 5, you get opening strike, which causes vulnerability when you first strike when enter in combat. That means when you hit first. So yeah. See? Your next attack is an opening strike. So... okay. What else can I show right now? I'm trying to follow Chuck Conroy's example and keep it at least 20 minutes or so. We're coming up close to it right now. 9 more minutes, less than 9 minutes left. By the way, Chuck Conroy is another Let's Player. He is very good at his job, very funny when he fails. He's mostly family friendly. What he says and stuff. So, let me take this. Okay, I think I'm going to go and show you fall damage. Well, no, not fall damage. This is going to be a side effect of what I want to do. I was going to show you what you look like underwater. Well, as you can see, the fall damage just killed me. Well, then I have waypoints to revive at. Waypoints are the equivalent of resurrection shrines from Guild Wars 1, with two differences. One, you have to pay to use them, and 2, you can use them to teleport from one place to another, but you have to get close enough to activate them first. Rangers have 2 weapon sets. That's my longbow for my set 2. What I try to do for my characters is that I try to have 1 melee and 1 non-melee. Anyway, this is what you look like underwater. You have a aqua breather mask, which is kind of like your rebreather, and your head armor. You also have aquatic weaponry. Depending on what your profession is, you could get different gear. The ranger can choose between a spear and a harpoon gun. I think there's one other choice they have, but I'm not sure. Also, your skills also change depending on if you're on land or not. Like, for instance, let me show you an example. If it will let me. Okay, bring out a spirit. This is what the Sun Spirit looks like when it's on land. When the model finally loads. Yeah, a problem I have with my computer is that it doesn't always load immediately. Well, anyway. Well, forget that. It looks kind of like a plant. Plant-like construct, like an oak heart or a pine sol. But on the water, I'm going to show it. There. In the water, your spirit skills look like a dolphin, if you're a ranger. If you were... oh, there we go. Finally loaded. There, you see? Well, it died because it has a limited lifespan, but I hope you got to see some of that. Switch. Okay, what did I have before? Oh yeah, seed cannon. Also, charming works a little bit differently in this game for rangers, right? In the previous game, you can only have one pet, and you can have to charm each pet with a certain skill. Well, in this game, I cannot show it because I don't have a convenient pet nearby. But what all you have to do to acquire a pet is walk up to a yellow juvenile animal. I mean, an animal like drake or fernhound or pink moe with the word juvenile in its name.
If you feel like you're starting to yell, or if I have to
All
do
right.
it again, then you're going to need to turn the volume down. No, you're fine right now, Davey. I'm just
All right.
recording you.
All right. That was my Aunt Talia. She just was letting me know that I was being a little loud.
No, you're not. I really tend to amplify after about 20-30 minutes, so.
All right. Anyway, so as I was saying, go up to any animal like a drake or a pink moa or fernhound with the word juvenile in its name. Make sure that the name label is on yellow, and you'll have a thing pop up saying charm animal. I have my controls at default, so I would press F right now. What that does is add it to my collection. Oh wait, wrong button. So the ranger is kind of like a Pokemon trainer. You can have one Pokemon out and one Pokemon on the bench, and you can choose. And then you have this little thing here, where you could actually change your pet. You have to wait for the switch out to finish, though. So yeah, you could. If you don't equip the pet to your bar, it gets stored in this little menu right here. Now the game only remembers your the names for two pets. So if you switch out a pet, the new pet will acquire the previous pet's name. You can also have two pets for aquatic combat as well. To rename a pet, just go out to the pet management, click this, type it when you want, click accept. Okay, 18 minutes and 11 seconds. I'm going to cut it out now. This is Divine Rose. See you later.